Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about cleaning up your coil pot, and it's a really very important process. So as of now, you should already have rolled out some of your coils and done a really good job of scoring, and you should start building. Okay, so you should start building. So here's mine. Now, a couple things that I want to just reinforce for you. Just remember that your slip should be about milkshake consistency. I don't know if you can really see that, but about milkshake consistency. And then when you're doing it, you're going to just pat down. Now, it's way easier to put the slip on the pot itself instead of the coil, because if you put it on the coil, it's going to get really messy when you pick up the coil and you start to apply it. Okay, so I'm just going to dab my slip all the way around here, just because I want to show you the next step. Okay, so I've scored twice. I am slipping once. I'm not using a lot of slip because a lot of slip could cause some problems. Okay, so I'm just slipping once. All right, then I'm taking my coil, and I've scored my coil really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to match up my scores, and I'm going to gently press. Now it's going to really help if you're working on a banding wheel. Unfortunately at home I don't have a banding wheel, so I'm just going to spin it. All right, so matching up my scores. Okay, then I'm going to get to the end. Okay, so I'm going to get to the end of it right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut it off where it meets. Okay, then I'm going to score the ends. Okay, so I'm scoring the ends. I'm going to add a little bit of slip to one of the ends. Okay, I'm going to seal them together. I'm going to blend them. Okay, now this is the part that I want to show you. Okay, so what I want you to do is once you get your coil on, then you want to just gently press. So you want to just go ahead and you want to just gently press all the way around, just making sure that what you're doing is you're getting your coil to attach really well. Okay, and then over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this together. I'm going to go into strong position, and I'm just going to blend that coil together so that it kind of looks just like a circle. Okay, now that's going to be really important. Okay, now if you want to know if you've done a good job attaching your coils, try to lift it up. Okay, if your coils come off, you haven't done a good job. If they stay, you're perfect. Okay, now what you're going to have to do is you want to clean up as you go. So if you can look in the inside of my pot, you can see those score marks. We have to get rid of the score marks because the score marks are basically like little cracks. And what's going to happen is they're going to expand during firing. So that's just what happens. It's not a maybe, it's a fact. So the score marks are going to expand during firing. Now, if they expand enough, you run the risk of your coils popping off. So you don't want that to happen. Now, it's pretty easy to fix. Now, as you're building, you want to always make sure that you're cleaning up the inside of your pot as you go. The outside, you can clean it up later. I usually like to clean up them both at the same time, but inside is vital, because after a while, you're going to get to be tall enough that you cannot take your slip brush and you'll not be able to reach into that area. Okay, so what you're going to do is there's slip on my brush, which we don't want to clean with slip because that is bad. Remember, slip is going to sit on top. It's a different consistency, and it's going to look fantastic until it's dried and it's fired. And then what happens is it's going to magnify all your problems. So you're going to clean off your brush. So I've got a cup of water here, and you'll have a cup of water, so just fill your water cup. All right, and then what I do is my brush is clean. So then what I'm going to do is I've got a paper towel, and I'm just going to kind of get most of the water off because I don't want to use too much water because that's a big problem. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I am literally going to take my brush, and I am going to, hopefully you can see it, but I am going to work back and forth in between the coils. Okay, so I'm going to go, see how I get the view so that you can see it. All right, so I'm going to go back and forth, and it's just a small motion. Okay, back and forth until that area starts to clean. And then I'm going to kind of clean off my brush a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit of water. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to continue to do the same thing. Okay, back and forth. Do not use too much water. If it feels like you have too much water, dip some of the water off on your paper towel, and then just go back and forth. And I usually count to 10. and it seals that area. Now, I'm not sure you can see very well from the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you on the outside, just because I think you'll have a better view. But what you wanna do is you wanna make sure the inside is totally cleaned up so you don't see any areas of those scores, okay? So it's gonna be perfectly smooth. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to the outside. All right, so do you see right here, do you see all those scores? So what I have to do is get rid of them. So I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna take some water. Now you're gonna wanna do this on the banding wheel, but I'm holding it up so that you can see it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and forth in between, okay? And I'm just go back and forth, and you're gonna work a small section, and I usually just count to 10 or 20, and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until it's smooth, okay? And then you're gonna go to the next one, and you're gonna go back and forth, until those score marks are gone. Okay, clean off your brush if you need to. So if your brush gets kind of like, I don't know, gummed up, then what you want to do is you want to go back and clean it. Okay, so then I'm going to come here to the next part, and I'm just going to go back and forth with my brush, counting to 10, small sections, okay, and I'm going to clean it up. Okay, so you're going to do that until all of your areas are clean. And remember, I'm only working on the top one right now because I want to make this to be a short video. But back and forth, small sections, okay, until you can see. So I worked on this area right here, and you can see that that area is going to be clean. Okay, so you're going to do that throughout the whole pot. Let me see if I can just do this kind of. So I'm going to just count to 10. I'm going to just clean one section for you so you can see it. But I want to make sure that all the score marks are closed, because what's going to happen is the score marks are going to open during firing, and I don't want my pot to open. Okay, so in this one section, I'm just going to do all of the coils so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Okay, so I'm cleaning all the sections, back and forth, small area. I'm just working, the area that I'm working is probably a little bit, probably less than 2 inches. Okay, so look here, just look right up here, like look right up here, and you can see that I've cleaned all of those. You don't see any score marks, and there's not any slip there, and what's gonna happen is that's gonna give me just a perfectly aligned coil pot. Okay, so that's what you wanna do. Now, you wanna do that on the inside while you're building, and I wouldn't go any higher than 4 coils before you clean the inside, because you're not gonna be able to get your brush in there. So once you get your brush in there, then you're gonna clean it. So that's how you're going to clean the coils. Now, the other thing that I really need you to do is you've got to seal the base. If you don't seal the base, there is a very high chance that your base is going to fall out. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn it over. Now, while it's still plastic, so do you see the division between the pot, the base, and the coil, the first coil? So what you're going to do is you're going to blend. Okay, so I'm taking my thumb and I'm blending, Now, the best security would be to go 2 different ways. So I would go this way, and then I would go at an angle, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and I'm gonna go down this way, okay? And then I'm gonna go at an angle. So what you wanna do is you wanna seal your base. And as you're sealing it, you may wanna put your hands on the inside to seal it, just so that you're not pressing against empty space. But once you do that, you should not see, there shouldn't be a difference. So when you look at it, you should not see really a difference between the coil and where the base is, okay? So just make sure that you've blended that really well, so that otherwise you're gonna wanna run the risk of this whole thing is gonna crack out. And then you're gonna have a coil pot and you're gonna have a base separately, and you don't want that, okay? So make sure, like while it's still very soft and very plastic, I would say once you get just a few coils on, to go ahead and to make sure that you've sealed that base. Okay, so that's what you have to do. So if you watch the other video, I tell you how to roll your coils and how to make everything. And for this video, I'm telling you how to clean up. And cleaning up is vital. Do not wait until the end, especially on the inside, because you won't be able to fix it. So once you get about 3 or 4 coils on, go into the inside, use some water, just a little bit of water only, and go back and forth. So it's a back and forth motion. So you're gonna take your water, you're gonna get off a lot of the moisture, and then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go back and forth. And I usually count to 10, just go back and forth, and then I'll clean off my brush if I need to, dip it in water, get some of the water off, and then just go back to the next section. So back and forth until it's clean. Okay, so that's how you clean up your pot, and make sure that you seal your base. Okay, so good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.